Hello and welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. Welcome to the replay of this live broadcast. Thank you for popping in. It's Monday, so we're doing Masculine Monday. And as promised last week, I'm going to be looking at making some little 3D items, maybe some little boxes. So I'm going to give my audience a bit of a choice as to what they want to see me do. I've picked out some stamps that I'd like to have a play with this evening. We've got Lily Pad Lake, which I'm particularly looking at this kind of like stripy effect here. Sailing Home, which a friend of mine has just lent me, so I really need to get on and have a little play with this. And of course Gallery Grunge, which is new to me, new texture to have a play with. So I'm looking forward to having a little play with this one. So welcome everybody. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I don't know what happened to my thumbnail. Never mind. Just looking at my thumbnail and it's all floral. It was meant to be nautical. Never mind. Okay, right, well, hello and welcome. Let's get you a bit closer in on the action. And let's get stamping. I think to start off with, we'll go for creating an overall pattern. So I'm just trying to get you in close-ish, but not too much. My phone is not wanting to play ball at the moment. There we go. I'm just not going to touch it anymore. There we go. I think we'll stick with that. Right. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Getting comfortable. It's important to be comfortable while stamping. I managed to do something to my neck last night in bed. I woke up in the night and I just sort of leaned forward and I just felt this literally, and it was almost like you could probably have heard an elastic band go off, but it was like a twang in my neck. And occasionally my neck does that, and it then just means that I'm a little bit out of sorts. But I took a paracetamol a few hours ago and that helped. And I had a little snooze. So I'm hoping that it's not going to set in too badly. Right, so let's get started. I've chosen some blues and browns. I thought we'll get started with that, see how it goes, and then go from there. So a few of you have asked me to play with this stamp set, and we'll have a look at it here. Look how well this is done. If Kay comes on here, you can all thank Kay for her beautiful organisation. She's still got it all here lovely on the the sticker sheet here. Ingenious. Right, I want to choose stamps that it doesn't matter which direction they go in, because this is a one sheet wonder. I want it just to kind of not really matter. So I've got the compass, the rope, the anchor, and I guess the birds to a certain extent. Hello Esther, hello Sherry, Pam, Linda, Wanda and Tina. Please do share this out while it's early days on here. Please do share this out. Esther, could you share it on my Facebook page? I'd be most grateful. And we'll go from there. Let's see what happens. I've just noticed there's two boats in this. That's nice. Very nice indeed. Right, let's go for an overall design first. And I quite like the idea of this wooden one. It's like, it reminds me of decking, and decking I associate with boats. So let's see how this looks, just mixing this all in together. Let's go for a bit of crumb cake to start off with. And let's get some ink on here. Right. And I'm wondering about actually having it go in different directions. Just mix it up a little bit. So who has this stamp set now? I think I might have enabled a few of you to get this one because I used it last week, and I think some of you have got it and some of you haven't. Just trying to go for an overall bit of coverage. I know sometimes I go for little pockets, but this time I am going for sort of overall coverage on this one. I'm just going to stamp off and then out of the sun over the mountain using masks. Ooh, it might do. It's just got these kind of like connector bits though. I wonder if maybe use those. Actually, that would make a nice little nautical type stripe, wouldn't it? So there we go. If you're new to my channel, please do say hello. If you're visiting for the first time, whether it's on the live or on the you're watching it and you've just come across me, please do say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button if you'd like notifications of when I'm going live or when I have a new video. And of course, I'm also on other social media, so if you want to follow me on Instagram and Pinterest, I am over there. I have a Facebook page and a Facebook group, so if you like the designs that you're seeing and you want to have a go and share what you've made, and or if you need some help or critique, then please pop over to Artful Stampin Space. All the links are on my about me page on YouTube. So if you click on the link below to Artful Stampin with Ruth, it will take you to a page where you can see all those fine things and so on. If you really love what I do, then you're more than welcome to either super chat me or PayPal support me for what I do. Or if you're in the UK, please do order your Stampin' Up products through me. Unless you have your own demonstrator, then order it through them. But please do carry on watching what I do, because it's really great to be in touch with other crafters. And I love to hear about your stamping adventures. So I do like this rope one, it's very detailed. And I think I want them just all going in the same direction. I think sometimes if you're by kind of mixing the direction too much, it can get a little bit confusing. So sometimes it's best just to maybe have a few rules to your sheet, so it doesn't get too complicated. And that's me. And don't forget to stamp off the edges of your one sheet wonders, because otherwise you end up with all the design happening in the middle and not at the edges. So, well, it's a quiet evening today. We don't have many people watching on the live, but it's nice and intimate little group. Right, so that's the rope and the compass gone on. What about this anchor? Now I am thinking of making some boxes out of this, and I'm planning to make 2 boxes. So we're going to cut it that way, and the boxes are going to be this way up. So I'm just going to turn this round so that you get a better idea of what's happening. So what about, oh, I don't know what colour to go for. I don't know what to go for. Early Espresso. I've got Pacific Point, Night of Navy. Go for Seaside Spray maybe, a lighter colour. Excuse me. We'll see what it looks like and then go from there. Oh, this is just nice, a nice sort of faded look. Hi Vicky, good morning. In Australia. It's got to have nautical words in the ink to use it. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, Pacific Point, Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana and Seaside Spray. That's really funny, Esther. Yeah, we should do that. Only use seaside related colours. What other colours have we got that are seaside related? Cold snow on the snowy mountain, really? We haven't quite got snow this way. Oh yeah, we could easily do food related. Do you remember the year they brought out those yummy ones like baked brown sugar and something cantaloupe, wasn't it? Oh, that was a good year for colours. Or colour names rather. Right, I think I'm going to stop there. I can't think of... Oh, maybe a little bit there. There we go. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to make a box. Right, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like to see a sort of milk carton style box like this? Or would you like to see a slightly flatter style box like this? Which one would you like to see? Oh yes, strawberry slush. Oh look, I overscored there. I'm going to try not to... Oh, Esther got in there first. She wants to see a flatter one. Now, the beauty of these boxes is that basically it's similar scoring for the two of them. You just adjust where you score for the top bit to either make a taller box with a slightly shorter foldy bit, or a shorter box with a slightly longer foldy bit. So it's up to you where you score this bit. Okay, so that's the basic plan. Now let's see, have I got... No, oh, I did have my measurements here. No, I've got the measurements for that one. No, I think I'll just have to remember do it from memory, or I'll measure as I go. Right, so I've got the got my trimmer here, my new trimmer. I'm just going to grab a little ruler because I probably will need my little ruler to measure for those other scores. I put a little box down by my feet because I'm a bit short, so I sometimes like to have something under my feet, but it's a bit too tall and I'm banging my knees. So I'm going to move that. Okay, so what one does... Oh, I do have the measurements. Right. Ooh, I feel really organised. I can read these out to you. So what I've tried to do is do measurements for you guys in the States who you like to use inches and you have letter-sized cardstock, because I believe that your cardstock measures 8.5 inches wide. Ours is a little bit longer than that. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, ours is a bit shorter. What am I talking about? So ours measures, is that correct? In the Americas, yours 8.5. Here ours is 8 and a bit. Okay. So I'm just going to move these ink pads out of the way for a second. Just prepare myself. 8.5 by 11. Right, that's correct. So, are you ready? We're going to score at 1 inch or 3 centimetres. So I'm just going to do it in metric. So 1 inch or 3 centimetres. 10 centimetres or 4 inches. Actually, I shouldn't be over scoring, I have to watch that. 13 centimetres or 5 inches. And then at 20 centimetres or 8 inches. Okay, Hi Gloria, hi Sherry. Okay, so I will show you the measurements for if you're doing actually what I'm going to do is cut this in half. So if you're doing this in the States, you would cut it at 5.5 inches, but because we have got metric, it's 14.85 centimeters, so you just cut it in half. Okay, so cut that in half. Then to make it slightly easier, what I would do is score using this side, score at 1 centimeter at one end. Oh, now hold on, stop a second. You score at 1 centimeter at the top. So this is the point where you have to decide which way up is your paper going to go. Okay, so I've got my anchors kind of falling, so I want this to be my top. So you score at 1 centimeter at the top there, and you would do that for, you know, whatever size you're making your box at. So 1 centimeter at the top. Okay, then the bottom you would score at give it at least anything between 2 centimeters and 3 centimeters. Okay, so you can kind of slightly make your box longer or shorter depending how much of a bottom you want on it. I mean, if you want it to stretch all the way across there, you would then do it at 3 centimeters. But if you can get away with making it smaller, you can do it at 2. If you're happy for the cardstock to kind of meet in the middle, then do it at 2. I'm going to do it at 3 because it kind of, you know, helps make a bit more sense. So that would be about 1 inch for you guys. That'd be 1 inch for you guys. Yeah, it would be 1 inch for you guys in the States. So actually, I would do it just under 3 centimeters because you don't want it really right to the edge. So 3 centimeters there. So let me just go over that again. I scored at 1 centimeter at the top, 3 centimeters at the bottom. Now is when you kind of decide where you want, how deep you want your fold to go down. So Esther, seeing as you chose this one, you can choose. Yes, so one inch is about 2.5 centimeters. You're quite right. However, because the American paper is a slightly different size, I've knocked it kind of up a little bit or down a bit, just to kind of make it so that they're not cutting off little edges of the paper and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to do it so you're not wasting paper or cardstock. This one, Esther, the left one. Okay, so this one has got a slightly deeper fold in it, or lower fold. So I did that at, it's just under 5 centimeters. We'll call it 5 centimeters. So you need to put your paper in. So this is the top. You've already got the score at 1 centimeter. So pop that in at 6 centimeters. And then if I do the other one a little bit shorter, then you can see both. Oh, I don't even know why I asked you actually, because I can do both. How much of a difference is there? We'll give it a 1.5 centimeter difference. So we'll do that at 4.5 centimeters. Right. Pop this away. Grab my scissors. Oh, where's my bone folder? Get my bone folder. Oh no, it's fine, Reet. It's fine. No, you are correct. I'm not disputing that. It's just I'm just frugal. Yeah, I don't want people to be throwing paper out when they don't need to be throwing paper out. Hi Ellen, good morning. Thanks, Alexandria. Oh, I forgot to score the bottom bit for this one. I was just about to fold it and then I was like, there's no fold. Hi Louisa. Have I said hello to Louisa already? I can't remember. Hi Gloria. Okay, so yeah, so it's good to burnish all your edges. If you have a bone folder or whatever you want to use. Yeah, I think I've done all those. Try and do this as quick as I can. So for those of you who've just joined, the stamp sets that we've been using are Gallery Grunge and Sailing Home. And I've used Blueberry Bushel, Seaside Spray, Crumb Cake and Soft Suede. Okay, right, now when it comes to cutting out the little jointy bits, this is what I do. So the top is at the top. And then you just need to cut out this little section here, because this is the bit that you're going to glue. And then I fold the joints over and take a little slither out like that. This way you cut once, but it kind of is basically 2 for 1 because you're cutting out 2 lots in one go. Obviously, if you've got joint issues and you find it a bit too stiff, then just do it separately. And then just a little slither off that side there. Do that again. So cut to that point there and there. Hi Vanessa! Woo! New washing machine! Exciting times! I've got a new washing machine recently. I'm still kind of enjoying it being new. My clothes smell so fresh at the moment. And it sings to me. It goes biddy bidding bidding bidding. Not quite like that, but you know what I mean. Right, there we go. Now, I tidied up my desk earlier and oh dear, look at all these glues I've got to use up. Bit embarrassing. But hopefully I'll find one that works. Yay! Found one that works. Okay, so the easiest way I find to glue my boxes together is to have it flat down, fold a section over like this, put some glue on, spread it out a little bit because it's going to spread out when you glue it over, then pop that section over the top and just hold it down and give it a good rub. Don't be faffing with holding it in midair and trying to do this and stick your fingers down. Forget it. As long as you've done all your scoring correctly and you haven't wiggled it, then everything should be at correct right angles. All right? Wow, Wanda! Happy birthday! Yeah, there we go. See, some of you have already got joint issues. See, I can feel already that I didn't quite do that correctly because it's not completely square. But never mind. Yeah, see, look, that's protruding a little bit. Someone didn't do their scoring properly. So we're just going to cut that off. I must have wiggled it in there when I was doing it. Okay, right, let's do this bit now. So fold that in, and I don't bother gluing every single layer. I just do the last one because this glue is good stuff. So there we go. Ooh, make sure it's square. Right, now at this point you might want to stick something in, just give it a bit of a tap, tap, tap. There we go. And then this is when you just pinch that top bit in like that. And because you've already got that score there, it just stops at that point there. Okay, so there we go, that's one. I'm going to nick a gold thing off here to just stick on there, just so that you can see what that looks like. Right, let's put the other one together. So remember, fold that section over. I'm anticipating this not being quite correct again, but never mind. Fold it, hold it down. Wow, there's lots of birthdays coming up. Hi Steph, you have joint and bone issues. Oh, osteoarthritis. Oh, Steph, sorry about that. I think it's so important, us younger ladies. I know I'm 43. Shh, anybody. Us younger ladies have got to look after our bones. Don't be drinking too much soda. Don't be drinking too much Coke. because all those acidic drinks absolutely strip your bones of what they need. And you know, look into eating for good bone health, because unfortunately a lot of the sort of lifestyles and diets we have now just strip our bones of goodness, because when your blood is too acidic it just pulls the calcium out of them. And I think I know that my generation and younger are going to have even more problems than your generation, your older generation. So right, I talked all my way through that, but I think you're watching and you know what I did with that one. So right, so again we're just going to push in. So this is the slightly longer one, Esther, that Esther wanted to see. Don't play golf for 50 years either. I thought golf was good for you. It's good gentle exercise, isn't it? Oh, is it repetitive strain and all that? Is that what it is? I totally recommend Alexander technique though, if anyone's interested in that, because it helps you move correctly. Right, what do you think, guys? Masculine and a box. Ta-da! So if you didn't catch the other day, I made a very quick little box out of a 1-hole sheet. No, this is what we did the other day. And so if you go back and watch this video, you can do this, use this paper that you've made with this design of box. Okay. Oh, so Vanessa's got other reasons. Okay. Oh, lawn bowls. Fantastic. Right, so you like that. Now, the other idea I had, I've got another one-sheet wonder idea, was to do those nautical stripes. And maybe we'll do a slightly bigger box this time, where we use the whole sheet. A very basic one that I've been doing for a long time. You love all the stamps together. Fabulous. They work well, don't they? That gallery grunge is fabulous. I love it, Ellen. It's one of my new ones. Right, I do like this stripe. Oh, and there's little boats in this one as well. I wonder if we could just have little boats. It's kind of a different boat though, isn't it? Maybe not. Let's pop that away for a second. Right. See, I fancy the idea of nautical stripes being the sea, and then also just the idea of stripes. No, I don't want that. What would I take that? Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm dying to use Pacific Point because I very rarely use it. So let's get some Pacific. Oh, good, Ellen. I hear you, Vanessa. I'm bionic on left side. Your book ends. Right side for you. You could split the two of you and you could make a cyborg. Sorry, for anyone who's watching this on the replay, please switch the chat on so you can see what everyone's talking about. People are talking about being bionic and things because of their surgeries. So if you're watching this on the replay. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yay! Yeah, or a thumb. If you really don't like it, you can give me a thumbs down. I really don't mind. Right, there we go. Get some of these stripies on. And I can't resist doing a bit of a, you know, second, third generation stamping. This time we're going to pop it there. Do that there. And then do that there. I should do it the other way around now, shouldn't I? Should I do that there? That one there. That one there. That one there. This is your therapy group. Oh, Cindy. You know, crafting is therapy, isn't it? Right, so there are my stripes. Oh, now, hold on. This is going to be the base of the box. What am I doing? So this is going to be the base of the box. So I need to do more stripes. There we go, that's better. Right, so that's Pacific Point. I nearly say specific point, but it's Pacific. Pacific Point. Let's get a bit of an espresso for some of these boots. But before I do that, I think it would be nice to stamp something in the background. Oh, hold on. We've got this one, haven't we? What about some sort of bubbles? I know we don't have bubbles in the sky, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's all artsy fartsy. I haven't said that for ages, artsy fartsy. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the F word. Right. Should go for a bit of balmy blue. Oh, you can craft away while I'm on here. I don't mind. That's the nice thing about YouTube. I haven't got a clue what you're up to. You could be on the loo for all I know. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Sorry. Right, there we go. There's me bubbles. T-shirt slogan. What's your t-shirt slogan? What's my t-shirt slogan? Watch me on the loo. My brother and I have always been the high. My brother and I have always called the high-end antique shops artsy fartsy. Stupid thing is, mine became on set immediately after 40 years ago. And all of a sudden, Bones are like, nope, we're going to make yourself an... Oh, Steph! Have you ever done Alexander technique? Because sometimes what can happen is when you have an injury, you end up using your body, you end up using your body in not quite the right way to make up for the injury. And it then causes extra problems. So you need to retrain your body to work properly. Right. Oh, I'm liking this compass. I do like round designs, I'm coming to realise. I like circles. Circles are nice. I know that's a really kind of like obvious thing to say, but they're so pleasing. Keep taking the calcium and vitamin D. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Cindy, I'm finishing up gift card holders for our Christmas basket family. Oh, lovely. Wanda, they are for the girl that runs a special needs bar. She lost her. Oh, lovely, Wanda. Oh, that's such a lovely idea. Oh, Betty's broken an ankle. Gosh. You thought mine was triangle. I was just, as I said it, Esther, I was thinking about the triangle. I like the triangle for different reasons. I don't know if I like it for design reasons. More a philosophical reasons, if that makes sense. Sort of the kind of triunity of it, or the trinity of triangles. I know that sounds a bit obvious, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Oh, you lost your fur. Oh, a really good friend of mine's just lost her fur. Well, two friends of mine actually have lost dogs recently. One an older dog and a young one. My friend was a younger dog. So sad. Right, let's get some ships on this water. we go. Oh yes, turmeric is a really good thing. Hi Eileen. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Humidity does affect arthritis, doesn't it? My sister who's in Zambia messaged the other day saying that her joints are a little bit more painful because of the humidity. I thought if things got warmer you were kind of a bit more comfortable, but obviously humidity affects things. Right, I'm not sure about these sailboats. I feel like these need to be coloured in because they look too transparent against the water. So I'm going to grab my blends, Stampin' blends, and see if I can find something to colour them. That's dark crumb cake. Oh, is that soft suede? No, bronze. I haven't got soft suede yet. So let's just do a little bit of colouring. I don't like to overdo it with these type of things because sometimes they end up being more work than you want them to be, but I guess you could use this to make quite a large card if you wanted to. You don't have to do it just for a bag. I mean, I'm planning to make a bag out of this. I founded and ran a dog rescue for over 20 years. Wow, you retired 5 years ago and the lady who's going through... Oh no. So you're doing it again too. My 4 and 2 Foster's here now. Oh. Stem. No, ships. Ships. Oh, now you say that, I'm going to be paranoid that YouTube's automatic. You know, they subtitle me. If you ever switch the subtitles on, sometimes it says the wrong thing. I'm going to be paranoid now. Right, so that was bronze. This is crumb cake. And I wouldn't go for this sort of brown really for sails, but I just feel you need something to give it a bit of definition. Oh, night, Esther. Oh, she's getting ready for bed. That means she can watch me cleaning her teeth. Doesn't mean she's actually getting into bed. It just means she's getting ready for bed. Right, now, ladies in America, I need your help. My husband is currently in Orlando, and he says he's going to go shopping at the supermarket tomorrow. And my kids have given him a list of things that they want him to bring back, like graham crackers and Cheetos and some sweet things. And he said to me, what would I like? And I said, I don't know, I'll ask the ladies on YouTube. And he said, good idea. So what food do you recommend that we can't get here that you guys do really well? And don't say Hershey's, please. I have tried Hershey's before, and I think our Cadbury's is better. Oh, yes, the sour sweets. The, oh, what are they called? Oh, yeah. Oh, bye, Pam. Nice to see you. Skittles. We get Skittles, Reet. Do you get Skittles? Or is there particular flavour Skittles? I love M&Ms. I know you can get different types of M&M. Oh, that looks a bit better, doesn't it, with it coloured in? Milk duds. Sweet and sour stuff, yes. The cinnamon androids. Oh, you mean oh, corn dog. Oh, Esther, Aldi's, not Aldi's, Tesco are doing corn dogs at the moment. Right, are we ready to chop? I'll just open this up, move my stamps out of the way. even if though I've tidied up on my desk, I don't feel like I actually have that much more space. I'm totally ticked off. I didn't get my notification. Sheila! Naughty YouTube. Naughty, naughty YouTube. I'm so sorry, my darling. You're with us now, though. Yay! Now, if you'd gone to Norway, he could have brought you back some gingerbread mix. Yeah. Oh, gingerbread Twix. Oh, I love Twix and I love gingerbread. Okay, so this is the way I figure out. I'm going to tell you the maths. I know some of you will just go, I don't want to know the maths. Just tell me the maths, but I'll explain the maths. So when making a box or bag, you need to look at the length. So I'm going to be making like a long bag. You need to look at the length. And you need to have a little bit chopped off, or not chopped off, but allocated for sticking. Okay, so you guys in the States, you're 11 inches long rather than nearly 12, which is what we are. So I would say you need a good, at least 1/4 of an inch, if not 1/2 an inch, for your sticking. Whereas we will take off, oh, let's see, take it to, say, 29 or 28. Say 28. 28 is easy. So let me do the metric first. Okay. Get a pen. Get a bit of paper. So, oh, press and seal. Yes, you're right. You are so right. Hold on. I need to just do this maths. Let's go 10.5. Okay. So you're going to put your paper at 28 centimeters or 10.5 inches. Okay. So that means we have either we've got 28 centimeters across here to play with, or we have 10.5 inches. So then you need to half this number. So half of that is 14, and half of this is 5.25. Oh, sorry, 5.25 inches. Okay, so that is the measurement. So imagine this is your big box. That's your measurement from there round to there. So the front and a side is that measurement. So then you can decide how deep you want your bag to be. So for ease sake, I'll say I want it to be 10 centimeters across here and 4 centimeters deep. So you guys in the States might decide, okay, I want it 4 inches wide and 1.25 inches deep. Okay, because that plus that equals that, and that times 2 equals that. Okay, now you're not cutting your paper to this. This is if your paper is 11 inches. And this for us, we're 29 point blah blah. 29.7 centimeters, aren't we? I hope that makes sense. So just by explaining that bit to you, it's so that you can figure out how deep or how wide you want your boxes. You know, you might decide, for example, you want yours to be more of a box, a square shape like this. So then you would be doing it at, you would score it at 7 centimeters, not 10 and 4. You might go 7, 7, 7, 7. But then that does affect how much you need to leave for the base. Okay, because if you're going for a small square, you do need to leave more there. Right, but this time I'm going to go for what I just explained, the 4 centimeter side. So I'm going. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to score this then. This is the base at 3 centimeters. So you might score this at, say, 1 inch if you're in the States. Oh, even Esther understood. Woohoo! Okay. Right, so let's start scoring this. So this I'm going to score at 4. centimeters, then 14 centimeters, so 4 plus 10 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. And we've already got our score in there from the one that we did at the side, so I don't need to do that again. Right, pop this away. Oh, my blade has just popped out. Hold on, don't want to lose that. Keep that back in. Okay. Right. Bone folder. Oh well, it's disappeared already. See? And my desk is fairly tidy. Oh, there it is. Right. Anyone else suggesting things that I need to get? Yeah, the only thing about press and seal, I have to say, ladies, I am trying to cut down on my plastic consumption. And I'm sure we'll figure out another way of doing. Actually, didn't Esther do a fake press and seal video? So this sort of bag would be great for, I don't know, you might fit some aftershave in here. You might need to make it a bit thicker. So maybe 5 centimeters rather than 4 to put aftershave in. Right, so here we go. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm going to cut. Now it is making it tricky to see where the folds are because of the stripes. So if you find it easier, just do it from the other side. So there, there. Cut there. Oop. Cut there. Oh yeah, socks. Oh yeah, lots of chocolate could fit in here. You need to write a list of what you decide you want so you don't forget. Yeah, I haven't decided really. The kids know what they want. I wanted ideas from you guys, what you think, what foodstuffs. There is something going on there here. I never got a notification. Here's me thinking that you got caught. Oh, Janice, sorry, lovely. Must be YouTube. I have to go. I have already made a lot of boxes, Janice. You have to go back and watch the replay. So even though I say to people, do press the bell, sometimes it doesn't always work. But also check your own device settings. Sometimes you might have told your device not to give you notifications. So I don't think that's the case in Janice's situation. Okay, so I'm going to stick this up. Now I've used thick Whisper White for these because I wanted them to be quite sturdy. So there we go. Now you do need to stick your hand down a little bit for this one. Yes, the replay. You didn't get any. I wondered why. It was really bizarre because for the first, I don't know, half an hour, there was only about 14, 15 people on here. And that was slightly unusual for me. Oh, that's not quite right. I did wonder where everybody was. I thought, oh, maybe they don't want to see Masculine Monday. IKEA in US is cheaper. Oh, one of my patients bought lots of items and had to take back to Sweden. Seriously, and IKEA is like European. That's mad, isn't it? Okay, now you could score across there if you wanted to. I forgot. Sorry about that. I did forget. But I'll just fold this in like this now. There we go. Actually, it's quite nice not to have the score because you get to see the pattern. Get a little binder clip, pop that on there. There we go. Oh, Sheila. Oh, Swedish fish. Oh, yes, that's good. Good idea. Right, so that's 3 boxes. Let's get the other one back. Where are they? Here they are. Ruth is on speed dial. I am trying to think of other ways to... Actually, I forgot to notify you on Artful Stampin Space when I went live. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm wondering if, for those of you who use WhatsApp, if it'd be easier if you privately message me. Please do not do it in public. Privately message me your phone numbers, and I could message people because it doesn't cost me anything to do that because it's all internet based. So, night, Esther. Sleep well. Actually, I can't have a late night. The kids are back at school tomorrow, so. Right, there we go. 3 boxes made from a masculine one-sheet wonder using Sailing Home and Gallery. So Sailing Home, Gallery Grunge and Lily Pad Lake. Okay, so those are the stamp sets. And what should we use for inks? So for this one, we used Pacific Point, Early Espresso and Balmy Blue, and used the bronze marker and the crumb cake, dark crumb cake we used for that one. And for this one we used Blueberry Bushel, Soft Suede, Seaside Spray and crumb cake. There we go. So those are the ones. Now you can use these templates for all sorts of one-sheet wonders, obviously. So you're welcome, Cindy. Once again, I delayed my shopping. Oops. Sorry, Vanessa. Oh, hi, Tina. Greetings from home. Hi, Holland. Oh, thank you for joining me. Sorry it's a bit late for you. Ordered 15 ink pads, so we'll have some SU inks. Fabulous. You're welcome, Louisa. Yes, yeah, it's almost midnight with you. You're like an hour ahead of me, aren't you? So yeah, sorry I came on a bit late tonight. I got caught up tidying my room and I still cannot find my I keep staring at this going, maybe it's magicked its way back here, but it hasn't. But woohoo, I found my horse stamp, so there we go. The E will be for another day. Okay, right, I might come back on at some point either tonight or tomorrow with a scrap card because I've got loads of scraps now and I could do with just doing a quick video with some scrap stuff, so you might see me back again, but for those of you who are going to bed, that's fine, you'll have to catch me on the replay. So yeah, I did get out my magnet from my Stamparatus and I was like waving it around, and I need to do that to my floor, just go on my floor and wave it around on my floor and just hope that the magnet is strong enough to pull it. So we'll see. You've lost one as well, Janice. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, thanks, Steph. I'm going to try that one. Hi, Laurie. Have you just come on? Oh, well, I'm going to have to do another video now because Laurie's just arrived. This is the healing of the day for me. Oh, Tina, what a kind thing to say. That's so nice. Right, I'm going to go, guys. I might just come back and do a very quick video. As long as I can get to bed by 11, I might do a quick scrap video because I have got tons of scraps to use up, but I just need to put some stamps away and then I'll be back. Oh, Oh, yours is the stamp. Oh, how annoying, Janice. Right, take care for now, guys. Bye.